Hello, Taurus. Welcome back to my channel. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me. I know I'm late with my reading. It's just because I wasn't feeling 100%. I had a lot going on at the time, and to make a long story short, I'm back to 100%, and I'm ready to do your monthly readings. Like I said, if I'm not feeling 100%, I won't do your readings because I want to be 100% when I'm doing your readings, so I give you 100% accurate reading for you guys. I put a lot of time and energy into your readings, and I really hope you enjoy them. And thank you for sticking with me through this time. And as always, if you'd like a private reading, the information for a private reading is in my description box, so you can get the information you need for a private reading. All right, Taurus, without further ado, we are now going into summer solstice. Let's see what the energy is coming up for you Tauruses. All right, what is Taurus coming up for Taurus in the month of July? What does Taurus need to see? Here we go. What do we got here? All right, Tauruses. Okay, we got the Ship of Solomon here, and then you have the Two of Wands in reverse. This is about making a decision to go forward, all right? It's almost like being stuck. It's like this is a decision you have to make. You know, you're not sure about a decision coming up for you. But I feel like you want to move forward, but you also like feel a little bit stuck right now. You're not sure how to go forward with something. And you do have the Four of Swords energy, so you might have been taking a break from something or taking time out to make a decision or to make a decision that's coming up for you. I feel like you're trying to decide what to do about something right now. You do have the Two of Wands in reverse, but you know, when the Two of Wands is in the upright, means you have the power to make this decision to go forward, and you need to start acting upon it. All right, there's a decision that you need to make. You need to do it right now in order to go forward, because right now I feel like you're kind of stuck right now. I mean, you want things to move forward, but you've got the power to make things go forward. Now it's time to start implementing you know, those decisions that you need to do to move forward so you can get unstuck. Remember, you have the power in your hands to do that. Here you go. You got the Ten of Swords energy as your now energy. So something needed to come to. I feel like this is a cycle that needs to come to an end. You got to make decisions. You got to cut off what's not working for you anymore. Kind of like, see how he's grabbing his sword? He's packing up and going home. So there's a decision that has to be made that might be painful, but I feel like it's necessary. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to withdraw or know that something is ended. Or it could be a relationship, or whatever you're going through right now, something that needs to come to an end, you need to end it right now. And I feel like you just need to end something that's not working. What you feel is not working, that's keeping you from going forward. It's time to start to make those decisions. All right, here we go. What's crossing you there? Five of Cups. This might include a loss. All right, of something that's not working, but I feel like you need to cut it out right now, Taurus. There's something that you need to cut out that's not working. You need to cut your losses and move on. I feel like this is what's sticking you right now. Like I said, you have the power to implement these changes right now, and something needs to come to an end, and something, you may be hurt, might be painful, but you need to move on. All right? Seven of Lances. That's what's the base of your energy. You know what? It's the decision you have to make. You stand up for whatever decision you have to do. Whatever decision you need to do to go forward, you need to make. All right? Seven of Wands is about standing your ground, making those decisions. You stand your ground, and you stand by any decision you make because it's necessary for your progressive or you to move forward right now. Yeah, because something definitely needs to come into an end, and you might have to defend your decision. But you know what? It doesn't matter. You need to make this decision in order to move forward because there's something very painful right now that you might be going through, or there's something that's you're holding on to that's very painful, and it's time to release it. All right, remember, you've got the power to release it, and you've got the power to move yourself forward. Now it's just time to release whatever is hurting you or whatever is causing you pain right now. So if you're hurting right now with a relationship that's not working or whatever is not working out for you right now, it's time to release it. It's time to end the pain, time to end the suffering. maybe a loss, but you know what? You need it to move forward. So you've got to make that painful decision, but it's a necessary decision. And here you go. Once you do that, guess what? Six of Swords energy. This is a card about healing. In this deck, it means healing. It's you being healed. It's you moving forward. You making the decision to move forward, to getting away from this energy. Whatever ended may be painful, but you need to, but it's for your best in order to move forward. So there's something, like I said, there's something you're releasing that's painful. May hurt, but it's necessary to release it. And guess what? Once you release it, you defend your decision, you can move on. All right, it's time to move on from the pain and the hurt. Remember, you have the power to end your own pain by what decisions you make, and you have the power to move forward. It's always a decision. You don't want to get stuck there. Could be you could have been dealing with a fire sign. This is in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse. This is past. It could be a past partner too, whatever it is. It could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. It could be someone who's very cruel, very dominating. Also, I'm getting. It doesn't have to necessarily be a fire sign, but it could be just any sign. It's someone who's very domineering in your life, someone who's trying to control you, and you're just not taking it anymore. You feel like this needs to end. Something that's controlling you right now. It needs to end. You got to stop it. It's causing you misery, and it's keeping you from going forward. So whatever it is, you need to end it. All right? And here you go. You've got the Brother of Vessels here, which in this deck, it's the Page of Cups. It's about something new being offered to you. All right? Like I said, once you move away from this, when you make the decision to end this or end this person who's dominating your life, there's going to be a new offer waiting for you. Like I said, this is all waiting in your hands right now. It's waiting for you to make that decision. All right? And it could be... I'm also getting, this just came to me, it's also, maybe it's a decision, maybe that there was maybe there was a breakup that, that shouldn't have happened. Maybe it was a breakup with somebody that shouldn't have happened. Maybe you're feeling regress or remorse about it. Maybe you're trying to decide whether to reach back out to them again, to see if they'll be receptive of it. And it's possible that they'll be receptive to it, but you're kind of like not sure. So if there's if there was a relationship that you really, this could also be like if there's a relationship that that ended, and you're not sure why, or it just ended, and you know what, it just, because sometimes things just happen and things just end. Nobody has control over it. Maybe you're thinking about reaching back out to them again and wondering if they're going to be receptive. And the thing is, you're trying to decide, maybe what happens if they reject it, what happens if they're not receptive. What you might be going through right now. Also, it could be another situation I'm getting, because it just came to me, and they might be receptive to it. All right, so if you need to do that, then do so. All right, you have the Brother of Lances in reverse as you view yourself. You're just not sure about this. You're not sure if you want to do this or not. You gotta really, like I said, if you make a decision, you have to stand firm. You need to make a decision and stand firm. And really, like I said, you really have to communicate it. This is also about communication with you. If you make a decision, you communicate your decision, all right? You stand firm. Stand firm in your beliefs and stand firm in your communication too. Again, whatever the situation you may be going through, just make that decision that you need to do. Especially if it's causing you a lot of pain, it's time to start facing that so you can move on. And you can start healing now. So whatever decision is painful that you have to make, or you're deciding to relieve your own pain, whatever the situation is, whatever the situation we described that you need to do, you need to communicate it now. You may be thinking about it, but now it's time to communicate it. Whether it's to end a relationship, or maybe try to repair a relationship that ended, or whatever the case may be, okay? It's time to start communicating your wants and your desires. You view yourself as the Six of Stones right now. It's about giving and receiving, but I feel like it's about giving and receiving back to yourself now. All right, it could be, like I said, this person you're reaching out to, or it's just about you giving to yourself now. I feel like whatever decision you're making, it's for you and no one else. You're making this decision for yourself and nobody else. I feel like that's a decision that you have to make, but it's for you. It's for your healing, and it's for your growth. And it's for you to move forward too. Okay, so whatever decision it is, you need to do. It's for yourself. Here you go. Your hopes or fears is justice card. This is a justice card in this deck. It's about, things being fair and just. You're wondering if it's going to work out for you, or whatever decision you make, you're wondering, is it the right decision? Did I make the right decision? You're hoping it's the right decision. And honestly, it's the right decision. Whatever you have to make, it is the right decision. And it is the right decision because then you got the One of Lances in the upright. It's about new passion, new passion, new relationships, or just a new sense of passion coming back into your life again, or something new being offered to you, or a renewal of sense of a relationship, like what we explained before, or it's just you getting away from this negative person or negative situation. Now you're feeling relieved, and there's a renewed sense of passion in you. Or it could be you could be renewing passion with someone a relationship ended and you never knew why. You could be reaching out to them. Maybe there's a renewed passion with that also. So there's many situations that are coming in for you, but it's most important that you communicate it. Whatever your wants and whatever your desires, whatever you need to do to make you go forward, you need to communicate it. All right, so I'm going to take out a few cards out for you, message cards from the Angel deck, and let's see what the messages have to offer for you. Bingo. Here we go. Passion and relationship harmony, just like I was talking about. And it fell on the page of wands in reverse. It's about communicating. So there's a relationship that you want to repair, or you feel like you really want like a second chance. And it could be with anybody. It can even be with a friendship too. Maybe a friendship you don't understand why it ended or what happened, and you kind of want to go back out. Guess what? If you reach out, you will be successful here with the passion and relationship harmony. Maybe they don't understand what happened. Maybe you don't understand what happened. Maybe it's time to reach out and find out what happened and get each side of the story. I feel like you're going to be doing that. It's time to renew some of your relationships here. I know, like I said, with the passion card here and the Ace of Wands, it can renew your passion, or you can renew the relationship again. But also understand if a relationship needs to end, you need to end it. So you kind of got different scenarios going here too. Okay. Here you go. Overcoming difficulties. Like I said, remember with the Six of Swords here, the worst is now behind you. Like I said, make that decision. Make the decision to whatever decision you need to make. Wherever it is, you're going to be overcoming obstacles, overcoming decisions. Here you go. Maybe you'll be going outdoors more. Maybe it's time to get out, get the fresh air. You're overcoming obstacles. Leadership. You're a natural born leader. It's time to start taking stock and inventory of your life, kind of become the leader again. Make those decisions you need to make. I feel like you're going to be doing that now. So if you need to communicate something, no matter what it is, whatever you need to communicate this month, do it. All right? Whether it's be to communicating to end a relationship, or maybe communicating with somebody to maybe find out what happened, or like I said, it could be with friendship or a relationship. Maybe you're communicating to find out what happened with you guys, or you're just basically telling somebody, enough, I'm done with this toxic relationship, just get away from me. Or you might be reaching out to somebody, and say, maybe what happened to us? We were good friends at one point, and what happened? I don't understand. Either scenario we'll be working with it, but whatever it is, the power is in your hands to make this decision. There, Tauruses. Now, I'm going to take a few love cards out and see what else we got, see what else we can add. So I'm going to take a few love cards out for you and see what's going on with love and relationships for you, Tauruses. It seems like a lot of energy going on around you, Tauruses. But also remember, with the summer solstice here, it's about renewal of energy. You're coming into the sunlight now. It's a renewed energy, a source of hope, healing. Healing is definitely a big thing with the summer solstice energy. And we're coming into the time of Cancer also, which is also about, Cancer is very healing and nurturing also. And it could be about healing and nurturing yourself. So, very good possibility. Oh, here we go. Remember what I said about love and relationships? You could be dominated. See, you got the Devil and the Five of Swords. So somebody might be holding you captive in a relationship and you want out. And like I said, it's time to communicate it. If there's a relationship where you want out, it's not worth holding on to anymore. You need to stop it. You need to get away from it. It's not worth winning the battles. It's like you may win the battles, but you'll never win the war with this relationship. You're always going to be tied to this relationship. Now it's time to break away. And here you go. You got celebrations here. You need to break away in order to get to this energy. So definitely. So yeah, I feel like you're going to be breaking away. You're going to be breaking the ties that bind you right now, but you have to communicate it. Say what you have to say and then leave it. All right. So if you need to end something that's being trapped right or trapping you right now, you need to say it. You need to tell this person enough is enough. I feel trapped and it's not working and I need to move on to your happiness. Bingo. You got the King of Wands right after the three of, so there could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo maybe coming into your life again. Oh, look at this, Ten of Pentacles. Yes, there's something, Ten of Pentacles, and then you got the Knight of Wands, so you love and relate. Yeah, and guess what? You got Justice. So like I said, I feel like you need to, there's some sort of relationship that you guys are stuck in right now that you need to end and move on. Kind of just say your piece and then move on. And guess what? There's a new love or a new something solid is coming in afterwards. And I feel like it's going to be your justice is balancing out for you guys. So there's something new love coming in for you. And it could be with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or it could be with someone who has those qualities, who's very passionate, who's a leader, who knows what they want, who knows how to build their own stability. And I feel like things are going to balance out for you with the Justice card here. So there's definitely a sense of balance coming back after, but you need to make that decision to bring that balance into your life, and you need to end something that isn't working to bring your celebrations in for you Tauruses out there. So whatever decision you need to do, you need to make. Especially, like I said, you don't ever want to hold on to a toxic relationship that's not work because it's going to keep you trapped. But like I said, you got to speak your piece coming up. Don't hold back. Don't hold back the emotions. You got to say it. All right. Pretty powerful reading here, Taurus. It's very powerful reading here. And it's all, like I said, the power is in your hands to change what needs to be changed, or to get whatever answers you need to get, or do whatever you need to do right now. Like I said, we went over the many scenarios that could be coming up for you, Tauruses. So that's the messages I've gotten for you, and it's time. Like I said, just be sure to speak your piece. Say what you gotta say. Okay, say what you gotta say. Say what's on your mind. Don't hold back anymore. Just say what you have to say, and it'll help you move forward, and it'll also help you heal. If there is some sort of loss coming up for you, Taurus, know that it's for the better, because whatever loss you're losing, it's been keeping you captive. Know that also. All right, Tauruses. Well, that's your reading for the month. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it gives you some guidance and some clarity into what's coming up for you. And again, I feel very happy to bring you your readings again. I'm back to 100%. I hope these messages resonate with you, and I will see you next month.